Fuck the marijuana smoke. Throw you in the choke. Gun smoke.
What's up, guys? It's Gun, and as you can see, I'm on my final push to 9,000 trophies. I'm running Pekka Birchbrand with Furnace. Let's keep it going. Alright, so here we are up against Isaac, and so like I said, guys, I switched over to Pekka Birchbrand for this final ladder push, mostly just because that I noticed that with this meta, with Furnace, my Spirit Empress Graveyard deck isn't really holding up too well, so I kind of need to make some tweaks to it in order so it can kind of fit in. Expo, yeah, no, we kind of got this matchup. Expo doesn't really play into Pekka Birchbrand way too well, pretty much just because, we can block up the lane, both lanes actually extremely well, just like with one Pekka, and just like kind of push the hell out of them. So let's get into it. So what are your guys' thoughts on the Furnace so far? The deck is, the card is obviously super insane. Like, it goes so crazy. I don't have the evolution for it yet, but I should be getting it actually after this. Once I hit 9,000 trophies, I think I'll go ahead and get it. But yeah, no, I've been playing without it so far, just to kind of get a feel for it. And even without the evolution, the card is so incredibly strong. Obviously, pretty much Supercell, they know what they're doing. And obviously it needs a huge nerf, and I'm sure it'll get one just now for a while. Not until enough people have paid to max it out. Anyways, so see, this is exactly what I mean. He goes for an Expo, try to go for in the middle, not that would have made a difference, but that Pekka, like, it's just so tanky. Like, it's just gonna completely block up the lane, take out the Pekka, and sure, he may have fireballed my Furnace, but it's still able to get some good spawns in, making it like a card that he needs to respond to, because those fire spirits, they just provide so much value. So far we got good chip. Ooh, is he giving up? I'll take that. Oh yeah, give him the thanks for that. Obviously, good sport there. Or never mind, actually. Never mind. I guess he thinks he can still come back. So he goes for a defensive Expo, stops our battle round. That's okay. We're gonna get a Furnace down. Provide that good pressure, and he goes for the log, which is kind of a bad by him because we do have our evolution skeleton barrel in hand, just waiting to get dropped. Put down that Pekka, stop that Expo once again, and we go for our Evo skeleton barrel just to bully him. That should clean up those Expos, or at least finish them off, get those off the board so we can get another push going. Get that battle round just so that we can block for that Musketeer. It's going down the lane. He has a Tesla for it. It's gonna pull. That's all right. I don't have my skeleton barrel in hand right now, otherwise I would have gone for it alongside the battle round. But that's all right. He goes again for the fireball, but he doesn't actually hit my tower that time, if I saw that correctly. So missed out value by him. Let's go for those arrows, get rid of those archers. Oh, arrows aren't high level enough yet. That's all right. It goes for the Evo Tesla, but it's pretty much taken out, so I'm not too worried about it. Get that Pekka ready just in case he goes for that Expo. Chooses to log. Okay, I'm not going to go for that. I'm going to go for the battle round, but I probably could have waited just a second or two for that Tesla to die. But I was kind of worried that Tesla was going to take out my Musketeer. That's why I went for the battle round so soon. That's all right. He's doing a pretty good job of defending, but we're still getting a lot of good chip damage in, and obviously we're in the lead. And I'm not going to let him break through with an Expo connection, so he can just choose to keep this game going. But he's going to drag out this overtime, but we're gonna win. Not too worried about it. Get evolution E-Dragon. Oh, speaking of which, I haven't talked about it yet, but Supercell, they gave out evolution E-Dragon this week. What have you guys been thinking about it? I've been using it a lot, just because it fits into this deck really well. Okay, he's throwing up the emo for real this time. I think he's actually giving up. Yeah, there's nothing he can do. That's GG's. All right, I'll go ahead and see you guys in the next match. Let's keep it going. All right, here we are against Stepstool, and we're one match away from 9K. Just now realizing that. Hopefully I don't choke. Okay, he's got Mortar. Okay, it should be similar to Expo, but it will be a bit of a faster cycle. And we are a pretty heavy deck. So I don't really face mortar too often. And it's been like a very, very long time since I've ever played mortar myself. So I'm not too confident going into this, but I've kind of been, I don't want to say I've been steamrolling with this deck, because honestly, like the push from like 8,600 up to 8,900 has been like super difficult. So I don't want to say I've been steamrolling with this deck. However, I have been doing pretty good with it. Okay, ooh, yeah. Let's see how many shots we can get with this Electro Dragon real quick. That's gonna be 4, 5, and it's still full health. And we got that battle ram taking out that Tesla on the right. That's 6 shots. Can we get a shot on the tower? Okay, we do. Okay, so a little bit of chip. We got a lot of value out of that E-Dragon right there. But what was I saying? Oh yeah, E-Dragon, right. What do you guys think of the Evolution E-Dragon? I've been using it a lot so far for this kind of like final trophy push, just because it fits into this deck pretty well. You know, as I said, I've had to switch up my deck from bridge spam. I mean, from graveyard to bridge spam, which is actually a deck I don't really play. So it was a bit of a learning curve for me to really pick up this deck. I still kind of feel like I am, but I feel like I've gone to a good place with it. Ooh, he has poison. He already has a lot of damage on our tower. Honestly, I don't want to give up, or don't want to sound like I'm giving up, but I'm pretty sure if it were me, I would start poison cycling me. And he's playing some pretty good defense, so I'm not sure if we'll be able to break through. We're going to go ahead and give it a shot. Drop the Evolution E-Dragon. We do have Evolution Skeleton Bro in hand, and he plays his Mortar, so he won't be able to go for a defensive Mortar. And I think he already used his Tesla, right? So we should be able to get some good damage. Oh my god, no, I played that. Oh, it's over. Yeah, I played that Evolution Skeleton Bro right into his Evo Firecracker. And yeah, waste of our Evo E-Drag too. Okay, we're gonna try. We're gonna go for the Desperation P.E.K.K.A. P.E.K.K.A. at the bridge, Battle Ram in the center. Okay. At least that Battle Ram should take out that Tesla, but dude, that Firecracker's putting in work against my P.E.K.K.A. I'm not gonna get a connection. Yeah, I don't see me breaking through here. And he already has Evil Mortar back again, and I don't have any ground cards. Yeah, no, he's gonna connect. Yeah, it's up. Yeah, he gives us the thanks. Well, that's all right. I already knew it was going to be easy. All right, we'll get back into it. We'll get our trophies back. All right, up against Taylord, 953. All right, let's run it back again. Drop the Furnace in the back. We kind of placed both of our first cards down at the same time. But it's a good thing that we got our first on the opposite lane. And he's not going to go for his Wizard in the same lane, so we're going to go ahead and take advantage of that. See if I can't kite here with this Battle Ram. All right, good looking. So now our Furnace is in play to also help defend against this. We're going to have to eat a little bit of damage from that Wizard, but we go for the Zap just to minimize it a bit. And we play pretty good defense right there. He's going to get the Mother Witch down, but we did get our Musketeer down to also take out that Piggy. He's going to have to respond to this because it's a full health Musketeer, and his tower's already at 1,092. So yeah, like I said, we're already coming back from last match. Yeah, I don't know. I really don't play against Mortar too often. Mortar bait is a pretty strong deck if you know how to play it, but it's also not something you see too often. So I guess I definitely have to learn that matchup a little bit more. But we're going to go ahead and drop that Skeleton Barrel. A little mini push here. Oh, he has Evil Wizard. All right, that's dope. We could go ahead and pop that with the arrows. Yeah, let's do that. Just take it down a little bit faster and also get some good chip damage on the tower. Yeah, now it pretty much is going to die to our Princess Tower. Okay, mini P.E.K.K.A., so Musketeer down for that. We're going to have to Zap just to keep our Musketeer alive. Okay, never mind, but we do avoid a lot of damage from that mini P.E.K.K.A. shot. That Ice Wizard is going in, but we have good damage on both sides of the tower, so I'm not really stressing about that too much. And we have our Evil Skeleton Barrel. We're going to go ahead and cycle ooh, never mind. Yeah, we're going to have to go P.E.K.K.A. for this. I was going to say we should cycle an E-Dragon so that way we can get it in cycle with our Skeleton Barrel, but nah. And so we're also going to drop the Battle Ram there. And the reason for that being is that because Evolution Mega Knight actually counters P.E.K.K.A pretty well if you don't have anything to support the P.E.K.K.A. I mean, that knockback that it does just interrupts your P.E.K.K.A shots on the Mega Knight so well. So really, you kind of just need to have like some other troops to also kind of like take the Mega Knight's punches, so that way your P.E.K.K.A can actually like, you know, get its own shots. Once again, bullying with the skeleton barrel, forcing a lot of elixir out on the right side. He goes for Mega Knight again, but we have a P.E.K.K.A, so, and that takes out his wizard first, so we're kind of Gucci. Go ahead and drop that Evo Electro Dragon. I've never really been a fan of Electro Dragon before, pretty much just because it's a beatdown deck card, and I've never been good with beatdown. I hate beatdown. I hate playing against beatdown. So I've never gotten a chance to really play Electro Dragon, but with this kind of like meta and them giving out that free Evo, I'm starting to get like a lot more respect for the card. I like it, and I think this is going to be game here. Yep. All right, yeah, we're climbing these trophies. Let's get it going. All right, now we are here against Barnacle Boy. 8,009. Is this gonna be? Wait, I forget. I should have checked again at the trophies. I'm not sure if it's him or mine. This is obviously is gonna be his last game if he wins. I'm not sure if I have one more after this, but shoot, let's go in and try. He has log, obviously. Let's go ahead and battle ram, get rid of this. Cannon. Zap for that. And then, ooh. Okay, we had the arrows because our fire spirit wasn't going to splash there. And he has, is he going to have hog? Yeah, he's going to have hog. Yeah, he's playing that Mighty Miner hog deck. Musketeer is going to clean up. Gonna take a bit of damage, but that's all right. One thing I've noticed with this deck is that it is okay to take some damage. Like, for example, right there, I think that's like that's a good third of my tower's health, but I should be okay, honestly. So long as I don't sustain like any more damage without, you know, catching up and getting some good damage on both sides of each tower. But Bird Spam is very strong at, you know, split lane pushes. And the Furnace is so good at supporting split lane pushes. It's, you know, completely fitting into this archetype. They did an excellent job with the rework for the Furnace. Before it was just like an annoying spawner card that didn't really have any sort of place until they buffed it, and then it was so annoying that they had to nerf it. But now, like, it's so viable that even if they do nerf it, it's gonna be still a very useful card, because like it just has so much value with its crowd control. You know, due to its evolution, and even without its evolution, getting able to spawn a fire spirit every 5 seconds is busted. And ooh, we kind of wasted the skeleton barrel there. That's all right. But yeah, a fire spirit every 5 seconds is busted, like seriously. And especially since it has like such a slow movement speed, like you're guaranteed to get a lot of fire spirits down that they have to respawn to spend some elixir. Okay, we have a P.E.K.K.A. We're gonna eat that hog damage. That's okay. Gonna go split lane battle ram. Okay, he wastes his ice spirit, which is good. He won't be able to freeze up our battle ram. He does have a cannon. Hopefully we can take it out. No, okay, I wanted to take it out before the skeleton barrel landed. That's all right. That furnace should take out that firecracker, but never mind. Okay, he just put his Mighty Miner right in front of my P.E.K.K.A. We're gonna go ahead and P.E.K.K.A again, just because we have a musketeer supporting. We're gonna go for an arrows onto this firecracker and zap so it kills, because our arrows aren't high level enough. Hopefully we can get this P.E.K.K.A connection. Nah, it's gonna be another loss. That's all right. Okay, yeah, we'll get it back into it again. All right, I don't know how to pronounce this guy's name. Sansevek. I think it's Sansevek. But yeah, obviously with this kind of like last trophy kind of range, you see a lot of back and forth. I don't know if anybody else kind of experiences that, but like even before like recording this video, I was playing for so long because I'd gone to like 8,990 something like a good 4 times, and I was tilting so hard, and I had to leave for work. I'd like work in 30 minutes, and I just couldn't end on the loss, so I kept pushing. I wasn't late to work, by the way, But yeah, that's just that final kind of grind. I should get back to commentating on this because we're about to take this dude's tower. Yes, but that's kind of the thing though, like with kind of these final trophy pushes, is that even if you take a loss, like you tend to bounce back immediately right after. So I'm not too worried because after we smack this guy, we just have one more match. And at least we're only taking a loss when we're one match away from 9,000. So it's not like we're like dropping too many trophies. We're going to go ahead and just cycle that skeleton barrel. Eat that damage a bit because I didn't really have any good cards for that bandit. But like I said, it's okay for me to take damage because we're already up on a tower and we can play defense. And that furnace is going to get rid of that Evo. So what cards do you guys kind of want to have? I guess kind of not upgraded, but what evolutions do you kind of want to see in your deck? Or do you want to kind of get or obtain? Since I'm playing a lot of bridge spam right now, I kind of want to see what that evolved evolved, what's it called? Jesus Christ, I'm gonna blank on the name. I literally just played it. Crap. I'm just gonna stop talking now and get this connection. Get another skeleton barrel down. Yeah, I'm a little bit stoked right now, guys, if you can't tell. Maybe that's why I keep on taking losses. But hey, we just came back and skeleton barrel Evo comes in clutch as always. I didn't really commentate over this match too well. I just kind of told stories. But that's all right. I think that's just kind of a sign that my commentary skills are getting a little bit better, or that at least I'm not too stressed. And obviously he gave up. Gotta give him the thanks, and now we should be just one match away once again. All right, yeah, we're even in Valhalla now, so we definitely can't fumble this one. We're already fumbling my words though. Let's get this furnace down. We're gonna go same lane since he placed that furnace last second. I was gonna go into the left, but now we're gonna have to take care of this. Let's go to skeleton barrel on the left, just to apply some pressure, especially since he just wasted that ice spirit. But he does have wizard, that's right. But that was a 5-for-3 trade, so I'm not too mad at it. Get that musketeer just to keep our furnace alive. And usually I'm a fan of keeping your musketeer alive, but yeah, see, he just placed P.E.K.K.A, so we wanted our furnace as healthy as possible. We're going to go ahead and drop our own P.E.K.K.A just to get rid of this. He's going to get another furnace down. That's going to be unfortunate because his fire spirit should get some splash. Or no, they don't. That's good. But he does melt our P.E.K.K.A. Jesus Christ. See, this is what I mean. Furnace is so strong. Like he just melted our P.E.K.K.A. Like, yeah, he had assistance, but he just straight up melted our P.E.K.K.A with those shots. And he even took out my furnace, so that's a problem. We're going to drop the skeleton barrel after our furnace gets ahead of it just to tank those shots so we can get rid of it. He does have wizard once again, which sucks, but we know he's not running Evo, and I just completely fat fingered my iPad there. Yeah, we need a battle ram, just a block. Go ahead and get his zap on this. Yeah, ooh, no, they're going to take out the Roghost. We're going to have to unfortunately eat a lot of freaking wizard shots there. That's okay though. We're still not in too bad of a position. He has actually even chip on both my towers, which is actually kind of fine, satisfying. But we still have a minute left in the game. We can definitely take this. If this goes to overtime, I'm gonna draw it out. I don't mind. I swear to God, I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna win. Because I can't do this again. This is also the first time that I'm actually playing in Valhalla, even though I've gotten to 8,999 before. Yeah, our P.E.K.K.A should clean this up, get our own furnace down to get rid of that push. It might be worthwhile to go arrows for this, but no, we're gonna go for a push. Yeah, since our furnace cleans up. Yeah, no, there's nothing you can do for this. That battle ram should get a connection, never mind, but hey, yeah, that death damage though. Yeah, I didn't even care about that log. He's distracted. He let that musketeer go. We're catching up on damage now. He's still ahead of us, but this is a good sign. So we're definitely heading into overtime. We're gonna go ahead and get a P.E.K.K.A into the same lane. He's supporting with furnace. We're gonna do the same thing. Yeah, but let's place a couple tiles over so that way it can deal with that Royal Ghost. Get our Evo E-Drag. And that's just gonna, ooh, I didn't need arrows for that, since Evil E-Drag did take care of it, although it did die pretty early, which is unfortunate. Okay, let's keep it going. Ooh, that should be a lot of damage on the right. Yeah, okay, no, yeah, we're catching up. He's still ahead of us, but he's letting us break through now, so we're definitely in his head. He goes for another P.E.K.K.A. Of all P.E.K.K.A. We have our own P.E.K.K.A, and that Musketeer is just going to help take it out. Of all P.E.K.K.A doesn't heal up unless it gets the kill, so sure, he'll take our own P.E.K.K.A, but that Musketeer is going to get good cleanup, and it's such a good thing that Furnace doesn't do splash damage. Get that Skeleton Barrel, keep up that good pressure, especially since he places Furnace on the left side, and our own Furnace is going to take care of that. Get a Musketeer down just to defend for that Royal Ghost. And yeah, I guess one reason why I'm kind of acclimating to P.E.K.K.A Bridge Spam so well is that it's kind of similar to Bait and Cycle. Once you hit double elixir, you do kind of have to play conservatively. You know, sorry about that, I'm at the train station, by the way, but you do have to play conservatively in single elixir. But we got a good kite going on with that battle ram. Ooh, I was hoping to take it all the way to our own P.E.K.K.A. We're gonna get a Furnace down, we're gonna eat some damage, but this Electro Dragon, yeah, thank God, block that Fire Spirit. It's gonna clean up, distract. So he did catch up in damage there, but we do still have 39 seconds. It's not over yet. And we drop an Evo Skeleton Barrel. If he doesn't have anything for this, it's up. Yeah, no, that damage. Okay, he does have log. We're gonna have to block that P.E.K.K.A on the left. I don't know. This is really close, dude. I really don't want to have to run it back again. Okay, one more battle ram. Oh my God, he's letting it go. And we arrows, pre-arrows. Yep, and zap. Okay, yep, that's a connection. Yeah, Ice Spirits, but no, we're gonna get enough damage there. Yeah, no, it's up. Oh my God, Jesus Christ. Oh my goodness, yeah. Holy crap, guys, it's about time. It's about time. It's been a long time coming. I was honestly planning to get to 9K like last weekend, but I've been so busy and like learning how to edit and just like cleaning up my YouTube channel and like learning everything. But Jesus Christ, we're finally there. Thank you guys so much for watching. It's been a pleasure. It's been a grind. And I guess you guys will just have to see me for the push to 10K. Peace.